Hello, welcome to Harmony of Spices. Based on a lot of your requests, I'm gonna start doing some of the videos in English too. So a lot of the younger crowd who doesn't speak my native language, which is Malayalam, and also for people from different parts of the world get to enjoy some of the delicacies from my hometown. If you have any questions, put in the comment field under this video. Today I chose to do one of the most popular snack from Kerala, India. It's called Ethakka Appam, which is made out of ripened plantain. It's my personal favorite too. It goes really well with a cup of chai or coffee. I'm sure you will like it. For Ethakka Appam, the most important thing is to choose the perfectly ripened plantain. I've taken two here to show you which one you can choose and which one you should not choose. So if you look at this one, this is really black, and if you touch, it's very soft. And you don't want to use this one for an Ethakka Appam. But if you look at this one, this is almost black and it's just soft and not too soft, which is almost like a perfect one for an Ethakka Appam. So I'm going to choose this one for the Ethakka Appam today. I'll be using 4 plantains for the Ethakka Appam today. I want to make sure I show you how to perfectly cut it for the Ethakka Appam. So you need to cut the 2 ends first. And then you can do a scar from top to bottom, which will take the peel off easily. So that's now ready to be sliced for an Ethakka Appam. Once you peel all the skin off, make sure you wash your hands properly and then make a cut in the middle. A lot of the times you will see Ethakka Appam that's super long, but this is the way I prefer to do it. And you hold it this way, and a lot of people do it like 2 slices, but I like it thin, so I'm going to do 3 slices from that one side of the Ethakka. If you're not comfortable to do with the hand, you can always do with the cutting board, but I'm used to doing this, so you must plan for making it into 3 slices. So I'm going to do the first slice here. And then goes one more. Basically what you're trying to do is you need equally cut 3 pieces from one portion. So that's 3. Same way you do this side too. I finished slicing up all the plantains the same way I showed you. I cut 6 slices from each plantain. If you're not comfortable cutting up them into 6 tiny pieces, you can always go with like 4, like 2 on each side. So here's 4 plantains cut into 6 slices each. Now I'm going to go over all the ingredients and I'll tell you what are the must-haves and what are the optional ones. I've taken some optional ingredients to make it more delicious, but you can totally skip it if you don't have it at home. So the first one is the plantain itself, and then here's the all-purpose flour. I've taken 1 1/4 cup of all-purpose flour here. This is 1/4 cup of rice flour. This is 1 teaspoon of black sesame seed. This is 1/4 teaspoon of cardamom powder. This is a pinch of baking soda here, a pinch of salt, and 2 pinches of turmeric powder. Here's 1 egg and 1/4 cup of sugar. I've taken some water here. I can tell you how much I put after mixing it up. Now I want to tell you what are the must-haves for an Ethakka Appam. The first one is the plantain itself, and then it's the all-purpose flour. And then it's the cardamom flour and the sugar and water. Everything else, if you don't have it, you can totally skip it. It's going to be a 3-step process. First, I'm going to mix the flour, and second step is mixing the plantains into the dough and then frying it. So first I'm going to add the all-purpose flour, 1 1/4 cup. This is the rice flour, 1/4 cup. And here's the black sesame seed, 1 teaspoon, 1/4 teaspoon cardamom powder, 1 pinch of baking soda, 1 pinch of salt, and 2 pinches of turmeric. Now here's the egg. I'm going to add the egg. The egg is totally optional. It's an improvisation I've done over the period of time. And the traditional Ethakka Appam, people don't normally put egg. So you can completely skip that if you don't like to. And here's the sugar. Now I'm gonna start adding water slowly, and then mix up, and if needed I'll add more water. You just need a manual hand mixer. You just have to make sure there's no lumps in there. So if you look at it, there's no lumps. It's all mixed up really nice, but it's too thick. So I'm gonna add more water and keep the consistency low. I just added 1 cup of water, and I just want to show you how the consistency looks like. So that's how it goes. Take a pan and pour some oil into it. You need enough oil for the plantains to dip in there. I used vegetable oil. Coconut oil will give you an authentic taste to it. The way you know that if the oil is hot is like putting a drop of dough into the dough, and if it rises up, it means the oil is ready to go. Now you start dipping the plantain into the dough, and you can leave few of them in the dough until you put it for frying. So for frying, you basically take it from here and put it directly into the oil as soon as the oil is hot enough. Always be careful when you handle the oil, and you can add one by one. You should not pile them up. It has to have enough space for it to fry evenly. I took a small pan so when I throw out the oil, I don't lose a lot of oil, but I'm still able to put like 4 plantain slices into there. You need to leave them there undisturbed until one side is done, and then you can flip it. Now I'm just going to flip it to make sure it's evenly fried. One thing I forgot to mention is when you add sugar, if you don't want that much sugar, you can reduce the quantity, or if you think you need more sugar, you can add it. If your banana is not sweet enough, you can add more sugar. One thing you need to make sure is you are going to put it on medium to high. You don't want it too high, because you should be able to evenly fry it and not just like burn it right away. Just make sure you keep flipping it so it's evenly fried. Once it starts browning, it's actually ready to be taken out. I generally put it into a strainer where the oil can be dripped out, but you can use a paper towel instead. So this one set is done, and I'm going to start doing the next one. This same way you can continue doing for all the slices you have made. Before you add the next set, just make sure you take out all the crumbs because that can stay in there and get burned first. Same way you can add the next set. Here's the next set ready to go. So the same way, just repeat for all of the slices. My Ethakkaappam is ready to go with a cup of coffee. Let me know how yours turn out to be. Thank you for watching Harmony of Spices. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button.